the Chase Thomas Podcast, for people who have nothing but time to kill.
Favorite in this one, no Quinn Ewers. Maalik Murphy we're going to see for the foreseeable future. They do still have Jonathan Brooks in this one. I think they are going to feed him because BYU is last in the Big 12 in run offense, last in the Big 12 in pass offense. This team is just, they're 5-2 right now, but I don't think they're legit. I think Texas is gonna put a beat down on BYU.
It's funny you say that, Matt Green. Not so fast, my friend. BYU loves this. They beat Arkansas, if you remember, and I understand Arkansas just fired Danny Enos and they're having some problems. This BYU team, like you said, the offense is truly awful. Like all across the board, the offense, there's no way to sugarcoat it. Like they are awful. 128th in rushing, 124th in third down conversions, 73rd in scoring, and yet this team's 5-2. They're a game away from going bowling, Matt Green. There's just some those Cougs this year. They're spicy. They find a way to win when they should not be winning games. They should not be a 5-2 football team. Texas played with their food against Houston a week ago. Really could have lost to Houston, a 500 Houston team. Quinn Ewers out. We don't know what we're going to get on Maalik Murphy here. Probably going to see some March in this one too. I don't think it's going to be one of those. It's just entirely Maalik Murphy's show. I just think this is an issue for them because guess what? Guess who's number 3 in turnover margin in the sport this year, Matt Green? BYU. Guess who's number 4 in turnovers that the defense has produced? It was 16. BYU. Guess who's number 5 in the country in interceptions in the country? BYU. BYU takes advantage of that turnover margin. We've seen it before. When you dominate the turnover margin in this sport, Matt Green, it can get you some wins that you have no business winning. Texas is going to have some turnovers in this one. They're breaking in a new quarterback here with Maalik Murphy. He's a very different quarterback than Quinn Ewers. I don't think it's going to be squeaky clean. No. I think this is going to be, fans in Austin are going to be like, uh-oh, are we really about to lose to BYU at home with the college football playoff on the line? This is going to come down to the wire. I think this is an absolute just circle the wagons type game for Texas. They need to come together and bounce back because Quinn Ewers on the shelf for the foreseeable future. You still have your college football playoff destiny right in front of you if you can take care of business down the stretch here and get a rematch with Oklahoma in the Big 12 title game and get Quinn back. But I think this is going to be a Coug fight, Matt Green. So give me Texas to win. Give me Texas 27, BYU 24. I think this is going to be a very, very close game to the end.
Wow. See, I just don't know how BYU scores any points in this game. Like Texas has got the number 1 run defense in the Big 12 this year. Like they're a really balanced team, and yeah, like Maalik Murphy, you know, we are breaking in a new quarterback, but we saw that guy in the spring game. This guy's a player. Like I think Texas is loaded with weapons around him too. Like I just don't think there's any way, like for a BYU offense or defense that's been bad this year, like at least it hasn't been as bad as the offense. Mediocre to bad this year. Like this Texas offense is going to be the best offense they faced all season. Like even without Quinn Ewers. So you know, I don't think Keaton Slovis is that guy that's going to be able to go into Austin and be able to pick this secondary apart. So give me Texas, like, because I think it's the defense that is what I'm kind of leaning on more in this one, even more so than the offense, because I don't think BYU can score enough points to keep it competitive. So I think I'm going to say Texas like 34 to 14.
I want to pick BYU to win this game so bad because I think, like, I'm not going to put my name on it, but I think they're going to win this game. They
hey, just say it. If you think it's going to happen, just say it.
I can't do it. It's so dumb because they're going to win it anyway, and I'm just going to be an idiot. 41-7 was what BYU beat them by in 2014 with Taysom Hill. 2013, BYU 40, Texas 21. 2011, Texas 17, BYU 16, close game. 1988, the previous time before that, BYU 47, Texas 6. 1987, BYU 22, Texas 17. Like, this is a sneaky BYU owns this series type deal.
Sneaky, that 35-year-old victory that might play a part.
Did you hear a lot of Texas dubs when these two teams are matching up in the last 30 years, Matt Green?
We're gonna be looking back too at this in 30, 40 years and being like, oh, you remember that year BYU and Texas were in the Big 12? It was a conference game. It's just strange.
God, I want to just pick BYU outright, but I can't do it.
I think you're picking BYU. I think you've said it now out loud. I think I'm just gonna change your pick to BYU. I think you've spoken.
No.
Put on the board BYU?
No, I can't do it. I just can't. It's so dumb. I'm going to be so mad at myself Saturday night. This is the dumbest thing. I should just do it. I know in my heart of hearts BYU is going to win this game, and I'm just
You're a coward. You're a coward. Not doing it. All right. I'll leave Texas on the line, but maybe there's an asterisk there. Feels like you're hedging your bet there. So keeping it moving out to the Pac-12, we got the Oregon State Beavers at the Arizona Wildcats. And sir, don't you sleep on these Arizona Wildcats. Arizona's a 4.5-point home dog in this one. So I got a stat for you. Off the top of my head, are these maybe Bo Nix is probably one of the three best quarterbacks in the Pac-12, but three of the best quarterbacks in the Pac-12. Michael Penix Jr., Caleb Williams, Cam Ward. These three guys have combined for 57 touchdown passes this year against everyone else they've played. When these guys have played against the Arizona Wildcats, they have combined for 1 touchdown pass. Only Caleb Williams threw a touchdown pass against the Arizona Wildcats. This team is sneaky at home. I'm your home dog of the week, Arizona Wildcats.